Om Shri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam. Online classes in mathematics, in business world. Today money is everything. Of course God is everything. But the world looks like that the transactions of money is there everywhere. Is it not? So one of the aspects of these money transactions is percentages, which you already seen. Let us just revise what we have seen last time. So meaning of percent. Percent means for 100. And we know how it is used for different purposes, like discount offer. Is it not? And you have seen about simple interest, then loss percentage, gain percentage, everywhere percentage comes. Even your marks also told in percentages. Is it not? Because calculation will be easy if you have 100. So in percent 100 will be in the denominator. So that makes calculations easy, right? And also you know how to represent it with a line with the two dots on either sides. Also we have seen how to change the fractions, percentage into fractions and decimals. For example, if we have 25%, so percent means 25 by 100. If you want percentage into fractions, divide by 100. Even in case of decimals also. So this is a fraction form. Decimal form is 0.25. There are two zeros. So point should be moved left side depending on the zeros, right? So like that you can work out. Already we have seen in the previous classes. Okay. Also we have seen what is meant by profit and loss. There are two things there. One is called selling price, another is called cost price. Selling price, if you call it as SP, cost price as CP, then SP minus CP. Come on, what is that? If selling price is more than cost price, we get profit. Instead of that, if cost price is more than selling price, then you have a loss. And is profit or loss, if it is calculated for the given cost price in terms of percents, then it becomes percentage of profit or percentage of loss. Is it not? And also you have seen in business field, especially for festivals and all, they give discounts. Dasara festival, 25% discount they will say. Deepavali festival, 30% discount. So there will be what is called as market price. On that they will give discount. That will be in terms of percentages, just to attract people. Why do they give discount? One is to make the business more. Second is there will be lot of old stocks, especially clothes and all. Lot of old stock will be there. They want to dispose it of. So they announce for discounts. There will be lot of rush then. So most of the things will be distributed or sold out. Also we have seen what is meant by simple interest. There are two types of interest. One is called simple interest, another is called compound interest. Simple interest is calculated by the formula PTR by 100. What is P? P is principal, T is the time, R is the rate of interest. So, for all calculation purposes, here T is the time, usually in years, R is the rate of interest, and that rate will be in percentages. And in this formula, suppose you want P, 100I by TR. If you want T, 100I by PR. If you want R, 100I by PT. Like that, you can change the formula that we already seen in the previous classes. Now coming to home assignments, Rama borrowed rupees 14,000. So what is this called? 14,000. It is called principal. Note down, come on. All of you ready? Principal is equal to rupees 14,000. Then you have rate of interest. We call it as R, 8%. Then time, also called as period, it is 2 years. Come on, what is the formula? So, simple interest is equal to SI, what do you call? Formula is I equal to PTR by 100. And P is how much? P is 14,000. T is how much? 2 years. What is the rate of interest? 8% divided by 100. Because rate is expressed in terms of hundreds, right? So 0 cancels. You have 16 into 14, 2,240. This you have to add it to this. So amount will be equal to 14,000 plus 2,240. 0, 4, 2, 6, 1. So amount she has to return 16,240 rupees. Okay. Have you noted down? Very nice. Now shall we pass on next problem? Next problem. Shalini deposited rupees 29,000. So what is it called? It is called principal. So principal is equal to rupees 29,000. And the time T, this is T, this is P. Time is 3 years. Rate of interest R is the question, and you are given with A. What is A? A stands for amount. A is equal to 38,570. So if you know amount and principal, you can find out interest, right? So interest will be equal to I is equal to A minus P. How much A? Are you taking down? Yes, don't forget. Then and there you take down correctly. 38,570 minus P 29,000. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 0 is 7. 5 minus 0 is 5. 18 minus 9 is 9. So 9,570. That is the interest. Now what you have to find out? Rate of interest. So rate of interest, that will be in terms of percentages, right? We call it as R. Come on. How do you change the formula? I is equal to PTR by 100. In that formula, R is equal to 100 into I, always top, and remaining 2, namely P and T down. So 100 into I 9570 by PT. PT is 29,000. T is 3S. It's okay. Can you do it? Okay. Please do it. So 2020 cancels. 1010 cancels. And this will be 3 ones are, 3 3s are 9. 3 ones are, then 19, right? So 319 by 29. It will be equal to 29 ones are 29. 2 remains 29. So 11%. Super. So rate of interest is equal to 11%. Beautiful answer. Understood? Okay. 100 I by PT is the formula. Shall we go on to next sum? Okay. Next sum. It's a little standard question. It's 3 marks, 3 or 4 marks. A certain sum of money double itself. Here sum is not given. That means if 100 rupees is the sum, the principal becomes 200 in 8 years. How much time? Time is not given. Will it become 4 times of itself? Suppose 100 rupees you have taken, it should become 400 at the same rate of interest. Here interest also not given, principal also not given. Okay. Now how to do it? So first you write sum of money, that is principal 100 rupees. Time is 8 years. And amount will be 200 because double. Money double itself is given. So if 100 rupees is given, it becomes double means it becomes 200. So 200 minus 100 will be equal to I is equal to 100 rupees. Okay. Now use the formula to find out rate of interest. We should know rate of interest. I is equal to PTR by 100. So I is 100 rupees. P is also 100 because we are taking it as 100. Not given. Whenever the money is not given, you must write it as, let it be 100 or let it be X. Anyway you can take. 100 is easy. So 100 into 8 is rate of 8 is the time. R we don't know by 100. So here 100 cancels. So 8R is equal to 100. So R is equal to 100 by 8, that is 12.5%. Okay, understood? Super. Now this rate you have to find out. To find out one more comparison. How much time will become to become 4 times of itself? 4 times. Now we will take the second step. So principal we have taken as 100 rupees. 12.5% is the rate of interest we got now. 4 times means what? 100 into 4. How much? 400, right? Followed? Okay. Now you have to find out time. So now interest becomes, principal is 400. So amount is 400, principal is 100. So 400 minus 100 becomes interest. A minus P. So 300 is the, what is that? Interest. Use this in the formula. I is equal to PTR by 100. In this formula, we know I. We also know P. T we don't know. We know R. Using these 3, find the 4th one. So T will keep it as T only. So P is 100. T we don't know. R is 12.5 by 100 is equal to 300. So this 100 cancels. We have 12.5 T. 12.5 t is equal to 300. T is equal to 300 by 12.5. That is t. It is multiplied here when it becomes this side 0.5, that will be equal to k. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by 10. You have 3000 by 125. So first we will cancel by 25. 25 5s are, 25 1s are, 50 means 2, 0, 5 1s are, 5 2s are 10, 5 4s are 20. So rate of interest is, so years, 24 years is the answer. Okay, you can verify it also if you want. So 24 years the time. First you must find the rate of interest. Use that rate of interest to find the number of years. Okay, where it becomes 4 times. So these are the 2 homeworks. Finished? Yes. Now we will pass on to the today's topic. What is the topic of today? This is interest on interest. So interesting it is. Of course, some of you who have got bank account, you will be seeing passbook. You have the habit? Usually you will have how much interest is added, that is your concern. Not how much money is taken, how much interest. But you please note the SB account has the least interest, something like 2.5 or 3% they add. Still that will be joyful for students' purpose. Now we know that interest is calculated on the principal, the entire period of loan. Interest is called simple interest. I is equal to PTR by 100. What is P? Principal. T, time. R, rate of interest. I, simple interest. I. Now, if the interest is not paid, sometimes due to some difficulties like corona time, lot of difficulties came. Sometimes floods came. Sometimes rains too much. All especially agriculture is a lot of loss of crops. They are not be able to pay the interest. So if the interest is not paid after the decided period, then it becomes a part of the principal, and so it is added to the principal for the next time period. It is next time period. So a second period, and interest is calculated for the next time period in this new principal. Suppose 25 rupees is the interest, 1000 rupees is the principal, 1000 plus 25. On that interest is calculated. So interest calculated this way is called compound interest. In Kannada we call it as Chakrabaddi. Usually financiers and all, they do that, compound interest. The time period after which the interest is added to the principal for the next time period is called the conversion period. It will be usually annually or semi-annually or quarterly. Annually means what? Once in a year. Semi-annually means 6 months, or you can say half year, also equal to 6 months. And quarterly means what? Quarterly means once in 3 months. So that is 4 quarters. 1 quarter is equal to 3 months. 1 by 4, 3 months. How do you get it? 1 year means how many months? 12 months. Half year means 6 months. Quarter year means 3 months. So 1 quarter means 3 months. 2 quarter means 6 months. 3 quarter means 9 months. Are you following? So like that the compound interest is calculated. Let us work out some problems on this, okay. So compound interest means what? Interest on interest. Let us see how to solve problems. So we will take a simplest problem first. Find the compound interest on a sum of rupees 2000. So principal is 2000 rupees. For a period of 2 years, so time is 2 years. Rate of interest is 10%. So interest for the first year I1 you call it PTR by 100. P is 2000, T is 1 year and the rate is 10%. If you calculate how much it comes, 0, 0 cancels. This 0, 0 cancels. You have 200 rupees interest. We call it as interest for the first year. As it is a compound interest, this interest of the first year to be added to the principal. What is the principal? 2000. Note it carefully, it is one step ahead. Plus 200. How much it becomes? 2200. Are you following? Okay, that should be the principal here. So 2200 into time. Time is 1 year again. Rate of interest, how much? 10%. Divided by 100. That will be 220. So that is I1. I1 is 200. Are you following? It is a 3 marks question. I2 is this 220. Totally it will be 420 rupees. So compound interest is equal to 420 rupees. How you got it? First you find the interest for the first year. Add it to the principal. It becomes 2200. That will be that amount of the first year will be the principal for the second year. So principal into time into rate of interest. That will be 220. That we call it as I2. This is I2. I1 is 200. I2 is 220. Add it. You get 420 rupees. Have you taken down? Now this can be done in a simpler way also. Let us see how. By using a formula. Second method. Here you have beautiful formula. A is equal to, that is A means amount here. A stand for amount. P into, what is P? Principal. What is R? Rate of interest. What is N? Period. Suppose you want CI, this A minus P. So here CI is equal to A minus P. And if you want explanation, A stand for amount, P for principal, R is rate of interest, N is the time. It may be in months also, it may be in years also. Okay. And for example, the previous question that can be solved by the help of formula. So P is 2000 in the previous question. Rate of interest is 10%. Time is 2 years. Here you must take 2 years directly. So compound interest is equal to A minus P. And so formula will be P common. This is the formula. P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N minus 1. What is P? 2000. 1 plus R means 10% square minus 1. Okay, so that will be equal to 2000 into, here if you take LCM for this, 100 is the LCM. So 100 ones are 100 plus 10, 110 it becomes. 110 by 100 2 times because square is there, minus 1, right? So 0, 0 cancels. 0, 0 cancels. You have, how much you get? So here 0, 0 cancels. This will be 2000 into 11 11s are 121, 10 10s are 100 minus 1. So that will be equal to 2000 into LCM is how much? 100. So 121 minus 100. So that will be 2000 into 121 minus 100 is how much? 21 by 100. So 0, 0 cancels. You get a beautiful answer. How much? 420 rupees. What is the answer you got previously? Same. But here you can get in one step. There you have to do 2 steps. Learn. The formula you must know correctly. Apply it in the formula. Here P means what? Principal. R is rate of interest. N is the time. Are you understanding? Beautiful. Okay. Shall we go next? We will pass on to next sum. Second question. Calculate the compound interest for rupees 15,625 for 1.5 years at the rate of 8% compounded semi-annually. Semi-annual means what? Once in 6 months. So 1.5 years means 3 half years. This is the principal given. Rate of interest, as it is semi-annual, you must make half of it. So 8% was given, half of that 8 is 4%. Okay, apply it in the formula. Ci is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N minus 1. And P is 15,625. 1 plus R is 4%. Don't forget that. And now you have to simplify it. That is, so if you simplify, it will be 15,625. Here in brackets, you can just simplify it. 1s are 25s are. So 1 by 25. So if you take LCM, 25 plus 1, 26 by 25 cube, right? 25 1s are 25 plus 1 minus 1. That will be equal to 15,625 and this will be how much? 25 cube means 625 into 25. 25 square is 625 into 25. 25 5s are 125. 25 2s are 50 plus 12, 62. 25 6s are 150 plus 6, 15,625. That is in the denominator. and numerator you have 26 cube. 26 into 26 how much? 676 into 26. 6 6 are 36, 6 7 are 42 plus 3, 45, 6 6 are 36 plus 4, 40, 2 6 are 12, 1, 13, add it. Is it alright? You also try, if any difference you just tell. 17,576 minus 1. 1 means what? If you take LCM, 1 means 15,625. Because you have to take LCM for that. So you have 15,625 into, in brackets, here also 15,625, on the numerator, how much you get? 6 minus 5 is 1, 7 minus 2 is 5, then 15 minus 6 is 9, then 6 minus 5 is 1, 1951. So these two cancels. You get a beautiful answer. 1951 is the answer. What is that you got? So you can write the last step. Therefore, compound interest is 1951 rupees. That is the answer. Is it alright? Only trick here is 1.5 years means 3.5 years mistake. That is one thing. And when you take once in half years, divide by 2 the rate of interest. That is one trick you must know. And apply it. You get so much, minus 1, and 4 ones are 4, 25s are, take LCM of that, 26 by 25 cube minus 1, and it will be 15,625. You should go up 1 times here, and this is 17,576. So if you subtract, you get 1951. That is the compound interest. Okay, you got it? Super. Now coming to next question, calculate the compound interest for rupees 20,000 for 9 months now. Time is 9 months. At the rate of 4% per annum, interest is compounded quarterly. How many quarters make 1 year? 4 quarters, is it not? So 9 months means how many quarters? 3 quarters. Okay, that is the thing you must note. So principal is 20,000, rate of interest is 4%, and when you divide it by 4, because it is quarter, it is 1%. Then 9 months means n is equal to 9 months given. So 9 months means 9 by 12, that is 3 by 4 years or 3 quarters. So compound interest is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of n minus 1. Substitute, P is how much? 20,000, 1 plus R is 1%. Why 1%? 4% done quarterly means 4 by 4. 1 minus 1. So the answer will be, if you simplify this, 20,000. Look at the zeros carefully, 4 zeros here, and here if you take LCM, it will become 101 by 100 cube minus 1, that is 20,000 into 100 cube is how much? 1 followed by how many zeros? 6 zeros. 2, 4, 6. This is 101 cube minus again 10 lakh. This is a 10 lakh. Is it not? And if you simplify 101 into 101, you can use a formula also, a plus b whole cube. You know how to get it? Formula a plus b whole cube is 100 plus 1 cube. 100 cube is a cube. A cube is 1 followed by 6 zeros. 4, 6. 2, 4, 6 plus a cube plus b cube. B cube is 1 plus 3ab. 3 into 100, 300 into a plus b. A plus b becomes 101. That's all. This will be equal to, so 10 lakh to 10 lakh, right? 6 zeros. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 zeros plus 1 plus 300 into this one. 300, this will be 3 2 zeros as usual. 3 ones are 3, 0, 3 ones are 3. Is it alright? Lastly 1. If you add it, 3, 0, 3, 1. So it will be so 1 plus 0, 1, this is 0 and this is 3 and this is 0, this is 3, one more 0 will come. Okay, 10,30,301. That is the numerator. Denominator is 10 lakh. So multiply to this 20,000. So if you cancel, so you have 20,000. Be careful about zeros. And there you got how much? 10,30,301 by 10 lakh. Four zeros, correct? 3 plus 2 plus 5. Okay. Now 5. These 4 zeros can be cancelled. 4 zeros cancels with these 4 zeros. And how much remains? 2 by 100. Is it not? So you can write it as 2 by 100 is easy to do it here. So 2 into, put zeros here, 10, 30, 3.01. Answer is 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, 0, 6, 0. So 20,606.02. That is the compound interest. Okay, that is the answer. 20,606. Beautiful answer you get. 20,606.02. That 02 you can cancel. So much of rupees is the compound interest. This is a 4 marks question. So what you have done, I will just brief it out. Principal is 20,000. rate is 1% and we are taking 3 quarters because 9 months. So that is why you must write n as 3. Okay, and then minus 1. So 20,000 into 1 plus 1 by 100. So take LCM, it will be 100 here, and in the numerator you have 100 plus 1, 101. 101 cube by 100 cube minus 1. 101 cube comes so much. 10,30,301 minus 10 lakhs. That will be 30,000. 10,30,000. 10,30,301 minus 10 lakh. So there is a small change you must make. This will be so you have to subtract this 10,303,301 minus 10 lakh you must do. That will be 20,000 into this is if you subtract you get a beautiful answer 30,301 the numerator divided by 10 lakh divided by 10 lakh. It means how many zeros? 6 zeros. 3 plus 3, 6 zeros, right? So here you can cancel 4 zeros. So if you divide this 30,301 by 100, you get CI as this is 2 into, bring this 0 here, 2 places here. So 303.01, that is 2 ones are 2, then 2 threes are 6, 2 threes are 6. So 606.02 rupees. So please make the change there. The difference what we got is this minus not done earlier. You have to subtract it. That is important. And this 10 lakh cancels 4 zeros, 4 0 cancels. So 2 0 remains. So when you divide the point will be here, it becomes 2 places behind. So you get 303.01 and you multiply you get 606.02. Super. Noted down? Okay. Now shall we pass on to next sum? At what rate percent per annum a sum of rupees 15,625 will become 17,576 in 3 years? So amount is given. Principal is 15,625. Time is 3 years. Rate of interest they are asking. Formula, as amount is a question, directly write this formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100. So A is 17,576, P is 15,625, 1 plus R by cube to the power of 3. You have to find out R, rate of interest. And for that what you must do? 1 plus R by 100 cube is equal to 17,576 by 15,625. And if you observe carefully, this is a cube of 26. This is cube of 25. So 26 by 25 cube is equal to 1 plus R by 100 cube. So one taking cube roots on both sides because you have to find out R. So if you take cube roots, this becomes 1 plus R by 100 is equal to 26 by 25 and bring this one right side. R by 100 is equal to 26 by 25 minus 1. And if you take LCM, 26 minus 25 becomes 1 by 25. So, rate of interest is equal to how much? You have, see here, R by 100 is equal to 1 by 25. If you cross multiply, 25R is equal to 100. R is equal to 100 by 25, 1s are 4s are. So, beautiful answer you get, 4%. Note it down. Rate of interest is equal to 4%. That is the answer. You can put a box for that to make it clear. Have you taken down? Okay. With that, we will close with the quotation of Bhagwan Baba. What Baba says, very interesting, na? Baba says, life is a, come on, challenge. Just now you have seen some 3 problems. It's a challenging sums. When you work out, you will understand how challenge it is. But what you must do, you should not fear or run away. You must meet it. Take a challenge as and meet it. Okay, that is what Baba says. Life is a game. Play it. I think all of you enjoy games, right? So, we must take it as a game type. And life is a dream. Whatever you see in the night time will not be there in the daytime. See, beautiful. Whatever you see in the daytime will not be there in night time. You will forget everything. So, whole life is like that. It's a dream. But you have to realize it. There is something which looks both in night times also daytime also. And that is God, who is inside all of us. Life is a goal. Everybody should have a goal. As you have a goal in a football, we should have a goal in life. Not only that, you must try to achieve it. Will you do it? Okay. Wish you all best of luck. Now one more homework questions. Calculate the compound interest for rupees 15,625 for 3 years at the rate of 4% annum, compounded annually. Calculate the compound interest on 16,000 for 9 months at 20%. Find the sum of money which will amount to 27,783 in 3 years at 5% per annum, interest being compounded annually. Okay, come prepared. Shall meet you next. Thank you.